As the author of the book Body Language, one of the most asked questions I get is, how can you tell if someone's lying? How do you know if they're twisting the truth or being straight with you? How can you tell? Well, the first thing we look for with a lie is contradictions in body signals. Now, body language makes up 60 to 80% of all the impact you're making on somebody when you're face to face, which we kind of are now on this video. So what we're looking for is the contradictions between what you hear the person say and what you see them do. I'll give you an example of contradictions. If, for example, you're feeling positive about something and you want to say yes, chances are, without thinking about it, your head will start to make a forward movement. Now, in most countries, except for Japan and Bulgaria, head nodding means yes. So the emotional feeling is yes. So I say, yes, that's a good idea. Yes, I like that idea. Yes, 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 I will proceed. Now, you'll be able to pick that up and get a feeling in your stomach that I'm probably telling the truth. That's because what I said matched the words. Now, if I didn't like it, and I'm prepared to say it, but I don't like it, here's how it might look. No, I'm sorry, I don't like it, don't like you, don't like your ideas. No, 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 no. Now again, my words match what you saw, so you say to yourself, at a gut level, I'm pretty convinced that this guy doesn't want to do it. But here's what happens in real life. People don't want to tell you the truth because you've worked hard on this proposal. You've tried your best. You've given it your best shot. And they don't want to disappoint you by saying, no, go away. So here's what they say. It sounds like a great idea. Fabulous idea. Yes, I will get back to you probably Monday with an answer. Now the head is telling you the 60 to 80% of the message, which is no. Darling, I love you, is believed by nobody. Second thing is when people don't tell the truth in non-Asian countries, because there's a cultural difference here, hand-to-face contact increases dramatically for lying. So if someone's intentionally lying, they're likely to start touching the nose, ear, face, eyes, looking away. Now, never take one of these signals and say it's got a meaning. So, for example, if I said to you, what a great idea, I will certainly give it some thought and go ahead with it. Now, chances are you don't believe me, but maybe I had an itchy nose, maybe I had the flu. There's too many possibilities for why I did this, even though we do know that people who don't tell the truth increase hand-to-face and hand-to-nose contact. But one signal is not enough. It's like you've got to look for words in a sentence. At least 3 words in any language tell you what they mean by each word. This is 1 word in body language, so you need at least 3. And so in a sequence of 3, we call it a cluster. Here's how it might look. Well, look, it sounds like a great idea. And I see what you're getting at. The price looks good. And I'll get back to you Monday with an answer for sure. Absolutely. Now, that is a pack of lies, and you'll get a gut feeling if you're perceptive that I'm not telling you the truth. So look for hand-to-face contact, look for contradictions in body signals, and the third thing you want to look for in liars are cliches. So if somebody's lying to you, and they say to themselves, now, I'm going to tell a lie here, I don't want to get caught out, so I better sound convincing. So they overcompensate with how convincing they are. It's one of the signals. So for example, someone says, look, to tell you the truth, now, chances are you know that they're probably not going to tell you the truth. In fact, they're trying to convince you they're telling the truth because they know they're not. Look, in all honesty, now, in all honesty, like we assumed they were being honest until they made that statement. In all sincerity, look, I don't want to be rude. Then they're rude. Look, I don't want to stick my nose in. Then they stick their nose in. Let's put it together now in a sequence with gestures and you'll see how a thorough liar looks. Well, look, to be perfectly honest, and with all due respect to your position here in the organisation, I've given this a lot of thought, and I think what you've done is a great job, and I feel very, very confident that we're going to proceed, and I'll get back to you on Monday or with your lovely secretariat and give you a nice answer.